What's up, Cuddies? What's up? How are you guys doing today? Today we're going to be talking about top 5 cryptos to buy right now. To buy right now when the crypto market, stock market is down. But specifically today we're going to be talking about crypto. So the number one rule, first of all, is never invest what you can't afford to lose. I've had that mistake. A lot of my people have had that mistake. You cannot invest what you can't. I this a million times. Do not put in what you can afford to lose. I know for certain you guys that come to this YouTube channel to learn how to take out loans, and I'm not the one to teach you guys how to take out loans. So with that being said, do not put in what you can afford to lose, because if you end up losing what you couldn't afford to lose, you're gonna take your butt to the bank asking them for a loan. And then on top of that loan, the bank is going to add interest on top of that. So now you're down what you put in the stock market or crypto market, and now you're going to the bank asking them for money on top of interest. So now you're in the hole. So please do not put in what you can afford to lose. So that's the number one rule in investing. So I'm going to be teaching you guys, or I'm going to give you guys top 5 cryptos to buy today. These cryptos are my top 5 favorite. You know, I've invested about 15 different cryptos, and I will say these top 5, I'm confident, certain these ones all have use cases in their own respective state, and these will come in handy in the future, meaning that the economy and actually, just the economy is going to be using these, each particular crypto to excel their system. So FYI, these cryptos I'm going to be reviewing now, they are known in any particular order. These are just top 5 cryptos that I believe have good use cases, and we need to buy them today. But remember, do not put in what you can afford to lose. Don't come crying to me, man, Ozzy, you said these were good, and they're not. And they're not. Can I borrow some money? I'm gonna be like, hey, what did I tell you? What did I tell you, man? What did I tell you? And then you're gonna be like, man, you said they were good. Look, I'm not a wizard, guys. I've done my research in all these cryptos. So the thing about, you gotta understand, when you invest in these things, you gotta understand, you gotta hold them. Hold them. The key is holding them. When you see profit, you take profit. If profit to you is $500, that's profit. If profit to you is $10,000, that's profit. If profit to you is $20,000, that's profit. If profit to you is $200,000, that's profit. If profit to you is $500 to $1 million, that's profit. You know, and then go from there. But my job here is just to educate you guys and show you guys one of the best cryptos to buy. Let's understand this. If you're gonna put in $10, don't expect to make $5,000. Like literally, let's be ideal here. If you're gonna put in $10, expect to make around $50 to $100 with that 10. Now, if you put in $5,000, you can expect to make that $5,000 plus more. If you put in $10,000, you know, $10,000 plus more. So don't come trying to put in $10 and expect to make $500,000. It's just not ideal. You know, let's be honest with ourselves. Put in what you can afford to lose, but if you want to be a risk taker like me, I put in a lot of money, and because I expect, you know, I want to make a lot of money. You know, I want to end up retired. With that being said, number one crypto to buy right now is VeChain. VeChain is the authenticator crypto. It basically authenticates products from one party to another party. So let's say, for example, I own a jewelry store right here, and I see a guy on the street. He's carrying a box with a bunch of jewelries, and he's another party. So me personally, I want a jewelry, a watch from Paris, made in Paris. And he comes in my store and tells me, hey, this watch is made in Paris. But I can't take his word for it, because I don't know, I've never met the guy, I don't know how the guy works, I don't know who he he is, I don't know if he's legit. So where VeChain comes in is that VeChain uses their system to verify a product, to make sure that product is what that product says, or who's trying to sell that product to that party, which is me, is legit. So what VeChain product will use is that VeChain will run their barcode, run that watch barcode, bring out where that watch was made, how it was made, who made it, how long ago that watch was, the chemicals, and basically every bits of pieces on how that watch was made. Now, a consumer like me, I can now trust VeChain's system, letting me know that that watch is made exactly how I want that watch to be made. Now, why I believe this is good for the future, because big time restaurant owners, malls, basically CEOs, and every type of company will want to use or adapt the VeChain system to authenticate or verify any product they want to bring into the store. This is good because now they know where that product is made. They're not being scammed for the product, so they know they're getting something legit and verified from the maker. So that's why I believe VeChain will excel in the future. And that's why we need to jump in that VeChain. I believe VeChain right now is 0.024 cents. Very, very cheap. They're basically pennies. So it doesn't take much to buy many shares of it. You can throw in whatever you feel comfortable throwing in. Number 2 crypto to buy right now, right now, is Chainlink. Chainlink is a decentralized blockchain built on the Ethereum network. Ethereum is another crypto, another major crypto that has its own blockchain. A blockchain is basically a globe that other cryptos, small little cryptos, have to run through to get to another crypto. Let's say, for example, you purchase a crypto. That blockchain, the globe, has to run through the Ethereum network to make that purchase. So it's a little bit confusing, but we're sticking here with Chainlink. So Chainlink basically has a smart contract. A smart contract deals with two parties sending one information to another party safely. Now, where Chainlink comes in is Chainlink makes sure that information sent from this party to this other party is legit and secured. Chainlink has partnered up with a company called Deco. Deco is basically a company that makes sure this information that's sent to this party is secured and confidential. Now, why I believe this is good for the future is because companies, IT companies, tech companies want to make sure when they send information from their computer to another system, they want to make sure that information is secured and confidential, so it's never breached or hacked from between their system or when it's being sent. So that's why I believe Chainlink is very, very good. Number 3 crypto to buy right now, right now. Pitbull token. Pitbull token is a community-based meme token. Now, we've known people that have invested in crypto, let's say 2 years ago, they've heard of something called Dogecoin. Dogecoin was a meme token, Shiba was a meme token, and now memes comes up as not pretty good because it seems like memes are pumps and dumps, but this Pitbull token is here to stay. Reasons why: it's verified on Twitter. They have an LP program. The LP program is basically is a liquidity system whereby the owners or the people that created the Pitbull token can't just go in the bag and take people's money or take the holders' money like myself. So basically, it's a locked base system where they can't grab people's money. So holders like myself feel confident and safe that the money that I've invested can only be taken out from me when I choose to take it out, or from anyone that holds the token. So Pitbull is a community-based token. Right now it is 0.9, it's actually, my bad, 0.9092 cents. Very, very cheap. Out of all the 5 cryptos that I pointed out, this is the cheapest one. Very, very cheap, dirt cheap. You can basically put in $1 and get about millions of shares. It's really that cheap. So no reason not to buy it, but like I said, invest what you can afford to lose. So reasons why I believe Pitbull will be good for the future. It runs through the community. The holders like myself. It holds about 500,000 holders. That's a lot of holders. And they were created last year, I believe in April. And this year is June. So a full year and a few months. And it holds about 500,000 holders. Very proud on Twitter, like I stated earlier. They have a Pitbull store. They have all their products there. They have Pitbull also created different NFTs that they want to push out, and the NFTs is what's hot right now. And now you ask, where do I buy Pitbull? Go to Twitter, type in pitbull.token, click on their page, and then it'll direct you right straight to their page, and you'll see all the different categories where you can get involved in Pitbull. Why I believe Pitbull will be good is because it is a community-based token where all the users are literally involved in it each and every day. They have games, Pit Mag, Pit Store, Pit NFTs. Pitbull has teamed up or partnered with IOTA, one of the top big exchanges in crypto world, and talks about them partnering up with Binance. Binance is literally, I believe, the top exchange in crypto world. When they partner up with Binance, the price is going to shoot to the moon. So we want to get into Pitbull right now, right now. We don't want to miss out on this. This is one of a lifetime. Talk about a meme crypto that's very literally dirt cheap and has so many potentials, and has partnered up with, I believe, 25 different exchanges or small other exchanges to basically get other holders from those exchanges or cryptos to jump into one. So guys, let's not play ourselves, man. Let's not play ourselves. But then again, use your own DD. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to spit some facts, and let you guys know what you guys are getting into. For crypto to buy right now is SafeMoon. SafeMoon is out of all the cryptos I'm putting out, say it's my top second favorite. I invested in SafeMoon last year when it was created in I believe March 8th when it was created last year. SafeMoon started at 0.8 zeros. Now it's at 0.3 zeros. But let's not mistake those numbers. It was actually splitted. So basically, they turned it from SafeMoon when it was created as V2 to now from V1 to V2. So meaning that they wanted to reduce the price because it wasn't attractive for other companies. So because a big price like that does not look good for a bigger company to be put in their exchange. So what SafeMoon did, SafeMoon had to decrease the price or make the price more attractive. So it went from V1, which was at like 8 zeros, 1, to now it's at V2, which is more attractive for the eye as a holder or as a potential buyer, like someone else, or that they want to push out the product or push out the crypto to a company. It looks more attractive when the price is a little bit more dense. now I believe SafeMoon's price is 0.00 6. Wants to be the first crypto to be a tech company. That's attractive to companies that are basically work in that tech world. So now they see, wow, this crypto works with tech, works in the tech system. They're gonna be like, oh, let's partner, boom. And now that's how SafeMoon becomes bigger and bigger, because now they're working with all types of tech companies in the world, or specifically in the US. And SafeMoon has different projects. They have something called Project Phoenix. Basically, it's something where they've built different wind turbines to generate energy, and they're using their wind turbines to generate energy all around the U.S. They are also working. The CEO, John Rooney, which is a great young CEO, I believe, very, very smart man, is working with the president in Gambia. He's also pushing out his wind turbine to Gambia to generate energy and different types of energy in Gambia to create power for that country. And now with that, the people in Gambia will also find different ways to work with SafeMoon in Gambia, and that's very attractive to the country. And then lastly, SafeMoon has something called REfraction rate. Basically, anyone that buys or sells SafeMoon, the holders like myself, we gain 4% more shares every time, literally every second as we hold SafeMoon. So that also is with Pitbull. I didn't state Pitbull has something that has a REfraction rate system whereby people that buy or sell Pitbull are gaining 2% more shares. Not like traditionally where you buy a particular crypto or stock and you only have the amount of shares of what you spent in it. But with SafeMoon, with Pitbull, you gain shares literally each second as you hold, because people all around the world are buying and selling SafeMoon. So that's really, really good. SafeMoon is very, very cheap. It has so many works. Lastly, I believe out of all of these cryptos that I've talked about, my favorite one and the most secured and one I feel very, very confident in is XRP. A lot of big time crypto nutheads like me. XRP is known for the lawsuit currently right now, but the reason why they're known for the lawsuit right now is because the SEC thought that what XRP was producing wasn't what they said they were producing, but it's a misunderstanding, and now XRP has to face that punishment. You know, they've been facing it for the past 2 years, which has dropped the price. But we crypto investors, we have done our research. We know what XRP holds, what the value of XRP is, and what it does. So basically, XRP is a money system transaction. It basically sends money from one transaction from one party to another party, meaning like out the country, within seconds. And this is good for banks, for people that want to send money from one party to another party. Let's say, for example, your friend is in China and he needs $1,000 in 5 minutes, or else he's getting his leg chopped off. And he's a soccer player and he needs his right leg, or he's going to get his right leg chopped off. He needs that money in 5 minutes. Now XRP, you can literally go through XRP system, send $1,000 to that guy in China in less than 3 to 10 seconds, compared to if you're trying to send a heavy load of money like that, or let's say you're trying to send $100,000, which is going to take a long time, a few days for that type of quantity of money to be sent to another country. A matter of time. XRP does that within seconds and it's secured. So basically, it will send out a boatload of money to that party within seconds in a secured way. So this is good because banks are going to see that. They're going to be like, wow. And good thing about that, the fees are very, very cheap compared to if you're gonna send a boatload of money like that. The fees are gonna be quite expensive, and it's gonna take several hours or a few days for that whole money to be sent to that party in the other country. So XRP is good for that reason. So that's why we need to jump into XRP right now. Right now. And that's it, guys. That's it, cutties. Those are my top 5 cryptos I believe are being used right now and will be used in the future. And this will make us money. I promise you. Go do your own DD. Don't take my word for it. Do your own DD. This is just me giving you guys information to look into. And last thing is, with the XRP, where you can buy XRP is on Uphold due to the lawsuit that is being banned from like other exchanges. So if you want to buy XRP, you got to go to uphold.com, and that's where you can buy XRP. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.